The hell? There's nobody in that car. It's a ghost car. Here comes the ghost car. Fuck are you doing, lady?
Why, hello, sir.
Well, howdy do.
Oh, that's quite the greeting. Oh my gosh. So, I guess Kirsten's getting her own car.
Is she?
Yeah, and I'm like, why?
I don't know.
Like, I mean,
Out of my control.
yeah, it is what it is. And I'm just like, she struggles to take initiative on a lot of things. Like, in a stop or whatever, like, she doesn't, like, do much of anything. And I'm just like, okay, cool. And I'm like, so what areas do I need to improve? You know what I mean?
Right.
And he's like, well, you never drive. And I'm like, you literally never let me drive. I'm like, so how are you holding that against me? Like,
Yeah, that doesn't really make sense.
yeah. And so I'm just like, okay, whatever. Like, she doesn't even know how to use her 10 codes properly. Like when she's going in her head for a moment, rather than saying 10-7, she's like says 1042.
Oh, no.
I'm like, what? Yeah, I'm just like, come on, man, come on.
Well, fucking Steve doesn't even know how to use his 10 codes either.
Yeah, I know. Donnie told me about that one too.
I'm just
I'm
like, how the fuck did these people become officers when they can't even use 10 codes right?
Oh, no. Kirsten's not becoming an officer, just she's still gonna be a cadet, because Donnie even spoke with her about, like, the 10 codes and whatnot. But I'm like...
But, like, Steve, how the fuck did Steve become an officer?
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Like, I literally couldn't tell you. He was an officer before I ever joined.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, I'm just like, oh, that's so disappointing. Like, I want to be given a chance, you know?
Shit must have got desperate when I left.
Oh yeah, he was like the only cop. Like literally.
Jeez.
So yeah, I mean, he kind of was desperate. I'm not saying like his decisions are out of desperation. I don't know how he makes his decisions. Like that's totally up to him.
Right.
But I'm just like, man, like I want to be given an opportunity. I want to be able to succeed, you know?
Yeah, I feel you.
So yeah, I'm just like, how do I get an opportunity? Like, and then everyone's like, oh, well, you only have what you have because of Donnie. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and I'm like, no, I have everything I have because of me. Like, no one gives me anything. I never asked for anything from anyone. Like, because the one day, I think, like, we were just all, we were seeing the new MDT. He was going to show you that night, but you had ended up flying out early. So it was that first night we were all on duty. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you ended up flying out, and he's like, oh, well, okay, I guess I'll show him later. Okay, whatever. So the new MDT shows, like, your bank account and whatnot, which I don't know how I feel about that one, but whatever. I mean, I guess it's good, because if you want to give someone a break, I guess you don't have to apply all the charges at that point.
Right.
But, yeah, they, like, saw how much money I had, and they're like, oh, it's because of, you know, Donnie, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, fool, this is all my money. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, yeah, I have 2 homes, multiple cars, all bought by me. None of it was like given to me by Don. Okay?
I'm sure they'd say some shit if they saw how much I had before I left for a while.
Oh, probably. But I'm just like, you people need to like check yourselves, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just a little disappointed that, you know, I'm not trusted to really do anything. I'm like, okay, so out of everything that I've done, I'm like, what have I done, like, really, really wrong? I mean, I know some of my reports have been off because I don't like the report system. Like, not the report system, but you know how, like, when you're scrolling up and down, it is sometimes out of control?
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
So I've been writing them a different way now, and they've gotten so much better. But I would miss things in that one because it would just scroll too fast and I didn't realize it.
Yeah.
So yeah. And
Yeah, I normally write my reports on a notepad and then copy and paste it.
I actually use Discordia to do it now.
Oh, okay.
Like, I just act like I'm sending a message to someone, copy and paste the format, and then just fill it in there.
I
and
got
then
you.
copy and paste it over. Yeah. But, yeah. I'm like, how do you get an opportunity when you're not, like, given the opportunity? You know what I mean?
Right.
And he's like, well, how comfortable do you think you'll be on your own? And she's like, well, I'll be pretty comfortable driving, but every time I see her, her car's totally jacked up. I'm like, what? Like, I don't get it. So then we did like a little mock thing around the city